Y'all, I have found the perfect way to elevate your natural hair when you do not feel like slapping on a wig or dealing with lace, and honestly, just dealing with any heavy type of product on your hair. This is a super low maintenance hairstyle, and I'm going to show you how I achieve this look from start to finish. So keep on watching. So, y'all, just for reference, I am a relaxed mommy. My hair is freshly washed and blow dried. I did not fly iron it at all. But y'all, she is ready to go in the ponytail. And today's hair sponsor is from CurlsQueen Hair. I have their Light Yaki Drawstring Ponytail in the inches of 18 inches. And this is how it came packaged. We got some goodies, a brush, and a reversible bonnet that comes with it. And now we're going to unleash this beauty. And this is how the ponytail comes straight out the package. As I can see, she is super thick and dense, but still very believable and not wiggish. And this is how it comes. It comes with a drawstring at the bottom and two clips at the top. And I'm just running my hands to see if it sheds, and it does not, and it doesn't tangle. But first things first, I am going to go ahead and use my heat protectant and my flat iron, and I am going to go ahead and flat iron this ponytail first before I put it on my head, since it is very simple. I feel like anything that is detached from my head, I like to style it off of my head before I put it on top of my head, just so I'm not wondering what I look like in the back. So I am going to be doing the chase method using my comb and my flat iron and going in sections just to get this ponytail nice and straight. And I do have it clipped on my mannequin head with a T-pin. And I am just going to go ahead and do that all throughout the piece. I did separate it just so I can really get in there and get every single strand that has a little bit of curves, okay? And as you can see, this flat ironed very beautifully and it's super soft. But now it is on to styling the hair. We are doing a Barbie doll side swoop ponytail. So I am going to be parting my hair in a C-shaped part. And then I am going to go ahead and come all the way around towards the crown of my head and then bring it back to the front of my head. So we're pretty much doing like a side part U shape in front of my head. And I'm going to section off just the hair that I want to have for my bangs. For my bangs, I don't want them to be super thick, but I also don't want it to be super thin either. And if your hair is shorter, you might have to go in with some tracks just to cover up the places that are sparse. But right now, I am going to go in with that heat protectant spray from Tresemme and then go in section by section just to flat iron my hair so we can have it super duper straight. And like I said, I am relaxed and heat trained, so that's why my hair looks a bit flatter than the standard person that probably is like a full-blown natural. But I am going to go in sections on medium heat, and this is how my hair looks like once it is flat iron. It looks best when you've just freshly washed your hair because the hair looks super sleek. But now once I'm done with that, I am going to go ahead and take my comb and put my hair into a medium high ponytail. You want to make sure that your hair is nice and smooth, there's no lumps or bumps. And I'm taking a thick scrunchie and really combing my hair into place and, gathering all up at the middle. And then I'm going to tie my scrunchie really tightly around my head. I do this twice. And then I am going to go ahead and tighten the ponytail on top of combing out the ponytail as well too, just so that all the strands get some love. All right. So once that it is done, as y'all can see, my ponytail looks nice and sleek. But to really sleekify this, I am going to go into my Chi hairspray. This is the medium hold. I believe the hold is on 4. And I'm using my comb just to really sleek my hair without it being super crunchy. One thing that I love about the Chi hairspray is that it is not a crunchy type of feel. You definitely get maximum hold with it being very lightweight on your hair, which I love because I don't want my hair to either be hard or to wash it again, considering the fact that I just washed my hair. But now that I'm done with that, I am going to braid my ponytail, and I'm going to braid it all the way down to the ends and then wrap it around the scrunchie really tight. And I'm just going to wrap it around all the way until like I kind of tuck it in at the bottom. And I do this just so that it can stay in place. I don't use any pins or anything because it kind of just stays in place because of the how my ponytail frays at the end. And this is how my ponytail is looking. I'm not looking for a perfect ponytail, but I'm looking for a very effortless looking ponytail. But now that we're done with that, I am going to go ahead and clip the ponytail at the top. The drawstring is at the bottom, and then I am going to stretch it out at the bottom and then clamp it at the bottom. And once you put this on, it is going to feel a little bit loose depending on how big your bun is. But then that's when we take our drawstring and we're going to pull it to the tightness of your actual bun just so that it's not wobbly like how it looks like right now. So once that is done, I'm now going to go ahead and grab that drawstring and I am going to pull it all the way through until it gets super tight onto my bun and it's not moving and wobbling. And then once that is done, I am going to wrap around the drawstring around the ponytail itself. And one thing that I like to do is I like to take it through the ponytail just around once, like, behind the ponytail, and then start wrapping it just for like the ultimate tightness. And then once that is done, to cover up the drawstring, I am going to take a small slash medium piece of hair from the back of the ponytail. And then I'm just going to go ahead and wrap that around the scrunchy area so that it could look nice and flush. You don't want your ponytail to show the tracks because the track does slightly show when you don't cover it up like this. And I'm just taking the piece of hair and wrapping it all the way around until we get towards the end and I just tuck it into the scrunchie. Now that we're done with that, we are going to go into our bang area and I am going to section my bang into two and I'm going to clip away the hair that is going to be in my way and we are going to start training this hair into the bang, okay? So one thing I like to do is I kind of like to train my hair using my rat tail comb and I'm just gonna like see how it's going to fall before I start using my hairspray to spray it down. And once I have it positioned in the way that I want to, I am going to start hairspraying my hair evenly around and start shaping it until it hardens into our mold. And this is how I mold my ponytail. I would say luckily for me, my hair is long enough to reach the back of the ponytail, but if your hair is not, you still follow the same procedure. I would just say add a track or two of a light yaki track just to make your bang longer in between so that it can reach the back of your hair and it can wrap seamlessly. Now, once I got that first part, I am going to now do the second part because I feel like molding the hair into two is a bit easier than doing it all together at once, considering how thick it is. And then once I am done molding it, I like to go in with a bobby pin and I'm just going to pin the excess hair in the back where you can't see it. And I'm just going to pin it into place. And you're just going to keep on smoothing it until you get your desired look. I like my soup ponytail to be flat. And these are the final results. I really do hope y'all enjoyed this video and found it super informative. I absolutely love this style on me and I hope y'all do. And if you want to purchase the same exact piece, go ahead and check out my description box below to get you one as well. Until next time. Mwah.